Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be trying out the very viral Mikayla X Glamlite Eyeshadow Palette right here. I'm so happy to be trying this out on my channel. I almost did not get my hands on it, but yeah, I got it. And today I'm going to be swatching it for you guys and showing you an eyeshadow tutorial and giving you my overall thoughts about the whole collection. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so here's the palette. Super beautiful packaging. I really enjoy watching Mikayla on TikTok. She's very sweet and genuine and extremely talented and just very inspirational overall. I really like her whole vibe. She's beautiful. So when she launched an eyeshadow palette, I thought that I really needed to try it out. Now I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but for some reason I just could not stay away from this one, and if I didn't try to get my hands on it, I would feel major FOMO. That's just the way that I am. And unfortunately, the whole collection was sold out by the time I was able to get this palette. At least I got the palette, which is so pretty, but the rest of the collection is sold out, and they do have a pre-order right now, so you can pre-order it to receive it, I believe, in August. And the palette retails for $48, and they have the whole collection for $89, I believe, which includes lashes, 3 glosses, and the palette. I believe that's all that it includes. But here's the palette. Very beautiful packaging. You have the whole glitter vibe going on. Very pretty and totally my vibe. It's totally my style. So when you open it up, you get this huge mirror, which I love so much. And the color story is out of this world. Very colorful, beautiful, a lot of variety in here to create many looks with. So I cannot wait to actually have this in my collection and play all the time with it. But for today, I need to decide what kind of look I'm gonna create. But okay guys, so here's a swatch of the first half of the palette. This is more like the neutral side. I'm glad that I noticed that like the first half is more neutral than the bottom half is more colorful. And guys, look at the bottom half, how beautiful and colorful it is. I am shocked. I did not expect this palette to be, I mean, it is colorful and I knew it, but it swatched like a dream. And I'm very glad that I swatched it before I created a look, because usually I do my look first, but this like convinced me to use some of these shadows that I maybe was not going to wear today, because oh my god, apart from it being super beautiful, it swatched so smoothly. Some of these shimmers are just out of this world, and I'm not wearing like any primer on my hands at all. I just went with one finger at a time, like swiping one time, and the pigment and the smoothness is just beautiful. And I don't even want to take it off. It looks so pretty on my hands. But I needed to create sort of a green look today. That's what I'm gonna start out with in my mind. It might change, we'll see. But my favorite thing is like emerald green shadow mixed in with some browns, and I just want to go ahead and create that because it's in my mind right now. So let's go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow tutorial. Okay guys, I'm first going to prime my eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade white, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply it all over my eyelids. Then I'm taking this precision blending brush from Shayna B Miami and dipping into the darkest shadow in the palette, which is called Willow, and I'm going to apply it directly onto my crease. I'm first focused on packing on the pigment and making sure that my crease is very nice and intense, and that I don't have any patchiness going on in that area, so that I have an even amount of shadow all over my crease. And just making sure that I have a nice and very dark line of contrast, which I enjoy, before I go in and blend. And again, I'll be cutting my crease later, so I'm not worried about the lid. But now I'm going to start to drag the shadow a little bit higher and making it a little softer. Now that I have my very nice line of contrast, I'm just blending without adding any other shadow yet. Just making it a little bit softer and more even as well. It looks a little crazy now, but trust the process. It will start to look better in a little bit. And then I'm going to dip into that shadow, How Ya Doing, after I cleaned off the same brush. And I'm going to use this as my blending shade. I'm going to go apply right over where that shadow ended from before. And I'm just going to blend until I get rid of the harsh line. And I really think that this is the perfect blending shade. I'm very happy with overall both of them together, because the first one was really dark, but I think it looks really nice. And overall, the formula of this palette is really great so far, and I'm very happy. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease using the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer in the shade Flat White Corrector. And I'm using a flat lid brush from Morphe. It's just a flat lid brush. There's no number on it. And I'm going to place a little bit on my lid and look up. And wherever it lands on top, I'm going to use it as a guide to go ahead and cut the rest of my crease. And then I'm going to apply the corrector all over the entire area. And I realized that the shadow on top was very, very dark. So maybe next time I'll clean it up like with some micellar water before I go in with this, because it did turn a little bit purple, but it ended up working out in the end. I'm going to dip into that lime green color, stunning right there, that beautiful shimmer, using a Luxie 245 small shader brush. And I'm going to apply it to my inner part of my lid. And I just really thought it was the most perfect shade for this part, and I really enjoyed it. Then I'm going to clean off my brush and then use that beautiful emerald green shadow Bonehead, which is my favorite color in the whole palette, honestly, one of them. And I'm going to apply it to the rest of my lid, just because this is what I really wanted the focus to be. And I'm also going to blend it towards the first shade a little bit, just so that we have like a nice transition between those two green shadows. But I enjoy these two together so much. The pigment is amazing. Then I'm going to go in with the dark color again, Willow, and I'm going to apply a little bit to the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to blend that right there and then drag it upwards and into my outer crease a tiny bit, just to intensify the look a little bit. And this is the perfect shadow for that, to give you like a nice touch of smokiness, and I really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to take the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright Gel Pencil in the shade Shamrock, and I'm going to apply it to my waterline. And I would have preferred a darker green, but this is what I had on hand, and it did end up working out in the end. Then I'm going to dip into that lime green, like matte shadow loop, and I'm going to apply it right underneath my lower lash line. And together these two look really, really nice. And I just wanted to have an intense green going on in underneath my lower lash line, because that's what I was going for today. Then I'm going to go in with the shimmer Bonehead again, the emerald green shimmer, and apply it right on top of that matte green that I just applied earlier. And this just really intensified the look a little bit more and just made it for me. I really loved it. And then I'm going to go in with the dark shadow Willow again and apply just to the outer part of underneath my lower lash line, to smoke things out a little bit and just make it a little bit more dimensional. And I'm also going to connect it to the top. And I just really overall love the whole contrast that I have going on. Some smokiness and a lot of green. Really enjoy it. And then I'm going to go with that beautiful shimmer NARS. And I'm going to apply it to my inner corner, just to get a little bit more shimmer going on, and I really did love it. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is how the look turned out. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. I am more in love with this look than I expected to be. This palette definitely satisfied my green eyeshadow dreams. I'm looking in the mirror and I just absolutely love it. But more than love the look, I love this palette and the way that it performed. It makes me feel like it was totally worth it to spend what I spent on it. I've never tried Glamlite's formula before. I was so pleased. The shadows are so buttery soft. The shimmers are out of this world, and I cannot wait to keep playing with this palette. Let me show you guys what I'm wearing on my lips. I repeated what I wore from the other day if you watch any of my older videos, because I loved it. I really wanted to just do like a nude lip. And on my lips, I'm wearing the House Laboratories RIP lip liner in the shade Rule, which is a brown, really pretty brown. And then as a lipstick, I am wearing the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the shade Fab, F-A-B. Really just beautiful neutral and perfect for me, at least. I really love it. And then as a gloss, I am wearing the Beauty For Real Nudist Lip Gloss. And that's the combo. I really like it. It's really nice and neutral, and it doesn't take away from the green and the shadow. I do not want to take this makeup off. Today it's like 100 degrees out and I'm inside. I don't want my makeup to melt. I'm also testing out another product, so I'm gonna keep my makeup on all day and enjoy it, because it just makes me so happy to be looking at myself in the mirror right now. But yeah, overall this palette performed like a dream. I really love it. Please let me know in the comments, did you get this palette, this collection at all? Are you planning on pre-ordering it, and how do you feel about today's video and about the Mikayla X Glamlite collection, let me know in the comments. I'm so happy to have it, but that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me so I know to keep making more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe before you go so that you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.